Hi, Meg here again. Today's video we're looking at non-player characters and server commands in Minecraft. Let's get to it. Open up any world in Minecraft, just make sure it's on creative mode for this bit. So you'll see here, I'm on a beach with some turtles, cute. I'm going to open my inventory with E, and up in the search bar I'm going to type NPC for non-player character. And I get this rainbow egg. I'm going to click and put this in my inventory. Now if I press escape to get rid of my inventory screen and highlight a block and press right click, the rainbow egg actually spawns a non-playing character. Now I can program this character to have a different name and to say some dialogue. Now if the egg is not spawning a non-player character, no matter how many times you right click, you need to have the world builder status as true or on, which means you are in control of this world. To make sure that that is the case, before we move through any further, press T to open up the chat, /WB for world builder. And if I push enter, I've just turned my world builder status off. So you'll notice now I can't spawn anything, so it's not working for me. But if I turn, because I created this world, if I turn it back on, now I'll be able to spawn more NPCs. So if you're having trouble spawning, just make sure you're the host or creator of the server and you have world builder status turned on. Okay, let's program our NPCs. If you go up to our NPC and right click on them, you can edit their appearance from a bunch of preset models. We can change their name and edit their dialogue. Perhaps you want them to welcome guests to your world. Like so. If you want to get even more advanced, you can have non-player characters have a URL or a link in the dialogue. You can also add commands here, which we'll go through at a later date, but you can have non-player characters do things like gift items to players, so on and so forth, but we'll leave that for now. So that's our non-player character. If you don't like a non-player character and you want to get rid of them and you're in world builder mode, just left click. So non-player characters are great because not only are they invincible, so they can't be killed or attacked by other players, but they are also non-hostile, so they won't attack people in return as well, so they are very friendly. Non-player characters are actually unique to Minecraft Education Edition. They do exist in the regular Minecraft, but they can't be programmed or controlled by the world creator. So the next thing we're going to look at very briefly is server commands. Okay, new world, time for some server commands. Now I'm in a snowy zone. Now with server commands, there's a lot of different things about the Minecraft world that you can control and change. You can do this through the chat menu. So open the chat menu by pressing T. Now there's a few different ways we can go about typing in the server commands. You can type them with the keyboard, or if you use your mouse or push with your finger on the iPad and select the /, you can choose a few of the most common server commands from here. So one of the common ones is to change the weather. So let's change it from snow to clear and press enter. Oh, there we go, press enter, and I have changed the weather. So the other way I can do that by typing is to open the chat with T, press / weather, and as I type, it'll come up with suggestions for what I might need to type next. So weather, space, I can query what the weather is or type in clear, rain, or thunder, depending on what type of weather I want. So if I try thunder, now there's also an option for you with weather to put the duration in seconds to say how long you'd like the weather to last for. But you don't need to put that in at all. So here we've got thunder happening. And you'll notice that in the snowy zones, when it rains, you'll actually get snow as well. So the only way to get snow is to be in a snow biome. Now I'm going to turn the weather back to clear and try and change the time of day. So again, there's two ways we can do this. Push T, you can click on the / and choose time. So common times to choose from: sunrise, day, noon, sunset, night, and midnight. So if we choose night, you do need to also push enter, click and push enter on that chat command as well after selecting it. So you'll see now that my Minecraft world is now moving to nighttime. The other common feature that you might like to do on Minecraft is teleport. So to teleport, again, open up your chat menu with T/teleport, or you can click through with the / here to teleport. Now you need to tell it who you're teleporting, whether it's yourself, another player, or an agent, which is part of the coding add-on, and where you want them to teleport them to. Now, I am the only player in this server, but usually if you have more than one player, you can teleport. I could teleport myself to another player or teleport them to where I am. Now, because there's only just me, I'm going to teleport to a destination. To teleport to a destination, you need to put in X, Y, and Z coordinates, which are in the form of 3 numbers. Now, if I just exit this out, my current position, you can see up the top left, is XYZ is 1916, 69, 72. So let's just change one of those numbers to see a teleport in action. So /teleport, or TP for short. I want to teleport myself and S for self. No, not working. Teleport Megan B, and my destination, let's say I don't know, something like that. I've teleported myself underground. So you can see, teleporting without knowing the numbers, you can end up in some weird places, but if you're teleporting to one another, is probably the most useful part of teleporting. Now you'll notice I am showing my coordinates on the top left of the screen. When you first log into Minecraft, they're probably not showing your coordinates. So to get these to come up, if you want to do some teleporting, press escape, go to settings, under game, scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see here world options show coordinates. That way, if you can turn that on, when you come back out, you'll be able to see your coordinates, and if you have an agent, which is part of the coding add-on, you'll be able to see your agent's coordinates too. So let's teleport myself back to my agent so we can escape underground. Teleport, Megan P, and I want to teleport to my agent, which is at C or meganp.agent. So I've been teleported to where my agent was, which was luckily above ground. So you can see my little robot there. 2 more useful functions are World Builder. World Builder is a setting or a mode that lets you edit and mess with the world. So for example, if you can't place NPCs and you want to, you'll need to turn World Builder on. So it's /WB for World Builder. And it's telling me that I don't have permission to use that, probably because I typed it in wrong. There we go. So I've turned off my World Builder status. That's what false means, and I want to turn it back on. Just /World Builder. If you've let students into your world and they're just visitors and you don't want them to have permission to mess up anything, they usually won't be able to turn World Builder on if they have entered as a visitor. The other thing you might like to know is that you can change the game mode between creative and survival within the world without having to go back to the menu. So opening up our server commands with T/game mode, it's C for creative, S for survival. So I'm in creative. If I push S, I can change it to survival from within inside the game. So it's handy because you don't have to leave to change the setting and come back in. I'll leave it there, and if you want to see a full list of the commands available and what they do in fine detail, I'll leave a link to Dig Minecraft in the description of this video. Thanks for watching.